What's up, everybody? I'm back on my reaction stuff tonight. It's been a while. Just had, you got to take a break from life. Different little scenery here, but you got to take a break. Got to take a break. All right, today I'm going to be reacting to the horrible piece of shit, Logan Paul. And the guy's name is Jamari. Jamari's cool as fuck. If you don't know him, go follow his page. It's right here. I don't own copyright, whatever. Cool dude. Got pretty decent sized farm. 1 point something million.
So at this point, it has been almost an entire year since Logan Paul decided to file a defamation lawsuit against Coffeezilla. This of course all stemmed from Coffee's coverage of Logan's CryptoZoo fiasco all the way back at the end of 2022. For those of you who might not remember, Coffee was the catalyst to shine light on what appeared at the time to be an abandoned project that Logan was promoting relentlessly the year prior.
For the last 6 months, I've been working on my own NFT project.
Piece of shit. I mean, okay, guys. I don't understand who bought Prime. Why anybody bought Prime, actually. Let me see if this is better. Why would anybody in their right mind buy Prime? Seriously, I'm not trying to shit on anybody, but Prime, I've never had one in my life, but like, he's been the biggest douchebag of the century. And people still, I don't get it, but
That I believe is going to change the game. I think there needs to be a fresh take. And this project that I have is that fresh take. September 1st.
do you guys see a soul when you look into his eyes? Do you see a soul? I mean, I don't see a singular soul. I see two dead eyes. I don't like this guy at all. He's the biggest scammer scumbag of the century, but
CryptoZoo.co.
This was supposed to be a crypto NFT based game that would allow investors to collect tokens, buy and hatch virtual eggs,
look, if you're young, you were a kid when you did this shit and you bought into it, you need to learn and not do it again. But any grown man that invested in this, bro, you kind of deserve to lose your money. Just like with the Hawk Tuah girl, Trump coin, Andrew Tate coin. Like, I mean, these people don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. Just had to say that.
and overall was supposed to bring this unique trading card-esque utility to a space that was on fire at the time.
Like we are a game first.
Yeah.
The token was built as a utility in the game. No one even knows what it is.
Now, of course, this did not pan out at all. The project was not very functional upon launch.
He promises the world a fun blockchain game that earns you money.
Isn't that what all these asshole streamers do and these influencers, even the president? Trump had a coin. This is why America's fucked. You got these rich pieces of shit that get into power. And no, I'm not liberal. I'm not leftist. I'm not either one. Both wings belong to the same bird. So I'm not either one. Fuck Trump. Fuck Kamala. Fuck all of them. They're all in the same thing. They're all doing the same shit. They're all going to the islands and doing their nasty thing. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. They're all doing it. They're all doing it. Every single last one of them, they're doing it. You cannot get to the level they're at without having to do some shit like that. If you didn't know that, well, now you know. It's a big club, like George Carlin said. We're not in it. I don't think you'd want to be in it, the shit they do. But, people like me and you, guys, my viewers, whoever views this, even the one singular person, who cares? At least I'm reaching somebody. Don't sell your soul for that shit, because, karmic retribution's real. Pure intentions are real. Like, God is watching everything. So just don't do it. All right.
And he did nothing, and the project was left abandoned.
And many investors felt left in the dark as Logan
Shocker.
had seemingly moved on to his next shiny toy, 99 Originals.
We launched
Fuck is
Originals,
that?
99 Originals, the project I mentioned, and the project that I've been working on for 9 months, traveled the world, took a bunch of polls.
I'm sorry, I need to let the video play, but this guy's such a bitch. Look at this guy. He like stares off into fucking Wonderland every time he talks. He can't even look in the camera. Don't make fun of me. I'm wearing glasses. I don't care. But like, dude, this is your project, and you can't even look in the camera. At least learn how to have some confidence skills. Like right now, if I had a product I wanted to launch to you guys, this is why he can't look at you guys in the mirror or in the camera, because he doesn't believe in it himself. He doesn't believe in it.
Polaroid, minted them as NFTs. The buyer gets the original one-on-one Polaroid, forming the
What?
originals DAO. It's going to be a community with a community treasury that can vote what to do with the funds. And it's been amazing.
If you invest into someone who talks like that, bro, I can't help you. I can't help you. I've been in some low lows in my life. I can't fucking help you if you anybody invest in him that like yo. Look at this motherfucker. Look what he's fucking. You have no stylus, and you got this jerk off next to him that jerks his dick every fucking day. Queer. They're both queers, bro. And this is not me hating. What the fuck is this? Like these guys scam people for a living. For a living. On the internet.
The first one sold for, I think, $60K. The next one was $100K.
Of course, Coffee then drops his 3-part series, and he
Shout out to Coffeezilla, by the way. He is an awesome investigator. I like this dude.
exposes Logan and really the entire team of shady people he had assembled to spearhead this venture. Now, in the end, most of the
Queers.
blame was actually put on the main 2 developers, Eduardo Ibanez and Jake Greenbaum, both of which are believed to have profited millions of dollars from their manipulation of the project. But of course, with Logan being the big name in the room, all these videos were really marketed around him.
But now I'm in a place where I actually do have to thank him for shining light on this. He just messed up by pointing the finger 100% at me and saying that there was any sort of fraud or scam taking place intentionally.
He had hired basically criminals
Lord.
who were selling on the back end, like some of the tokens. I think his mentality was, let me just move on.
And while the 3 main videos in this series specifically are not listed in the actual complaint, as it was beyond the statute of limitations by the time Logan would file this, 2 later released videos and a tweet were sufficient enough for Logan to sue him for both libel and defamation, claiming that Coffee continued to paint him as a scammer who was operating in bad faith, despite no—
I mean, does it take a brain surgeon or a fucking, rocket scientist to know that Logan Paul is a faggot scammer? Sorry, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Sorry, blurt that out. That's what he is, though. I mean, what the hell, man? Like, this is what I don't get. The greed of these people, guys. Look, I am in no way, shape, or form rich yet. But let's say I got popular on YouTube and I got a bunch of followers. I would sell a product, like a t-shirt, some hats, something with like actual value to it to a degree. I don't know. I don't even know if I'd go into the supplement industry because I don't I don't want to rip my fans off. And like, you're telling me these assholes can't have a comfortable life, making a couple million a year, just being a genuine, actual influencer? I mean, these people are addicted to greed, fame. They're addicted to that shit. It's crazy. Like, we've all experienced days of wealth. Everyone has, even poor people. But some people are just not greedy people. These people are fucking greedy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
knowing the actual truth about what was going on in the background. This was a far cry from when Logan had initially gone on record thanking
Jackass.
Coffeezilla following the series.
Coffeezilla is not a criminal. I called him, I apologized. My initial response to his series was that of fire and ego, but the fact is that suing Coffeezilla is not going to help CryptoZoo holders, so I do need to focus my attention where it should be. Thank you, Coffeezilla. You have catalyzed this, and I am very grateful for your work.
Soulless douchebag. Fuck, I want to fight this guy so bad now. I hate this dude's face. I hate the way he carries himself. I hate the way he thinks he's just better than everyone else. This is the face of a loser piece of shit. I can't help it, guys. I'm sorry. This guy, oh my god, I couldn't imagine scamming people like he does. And how do you go to sleep at night, Logan? How do you sleep at night? You fuck. You twisted little fuck. That's why you will never. And your brother is a fucking. Your brother's a bitch too, because he won't fight anybody real. He won't fight anybody his own age. He's out here fighting old Mike Tyson, bro. And Logan won't even fight anybody because he's a puss. Puss boy.
And your investigation.
But obviously, their relationship would sour at some point.
It's like a little fucking annoying night. It bothers me.
And in a statement released
gosh.
the next year in a documentary
hard,
about
Logan.
his life, his tone was
You're not hard, Logan. None of these KO. Don't even. I can't even get on this ugly forehead fuck.
completely different.
The CryptoZoo saga is far from over, because
Please let it be over.
it was a one-sided story. I've lost $500,000 on this. Where's the scam? These internet journalists,
Yeah,
internet
I lost so much
investigative
money.
reporters have way too much responsibility on their hands that is being mismanaged and wielded in a really inappropriate way.
Although Logan would later have issues with the interviewer from that series, Graham Bessinger, arguing with him during a TMZ interview where Graham says that Logan wanted to cut all the CryptoZoo topics out of the documentary.
You're lying.
Let me finish. The only issue that was ever communicated was remove this crypto stuff. If CryptoZoo is in there, if Coffeezilla's in there, I'm not going to promote it.
Now that is the
I think that's a robot, guys. It's a Tesla robot. Does that look like a real person to you? The eyes. The eyes have no fucking soul. You fucking little twink, bruv. Fucking.
face of a man who is allergic to accountability. I mean, at the end of the day, he
I
was
agree.
the one pumping this project up.
Kids are going to care about the blockchain.
Jamari is right on that one. That's the face of someone who. Look at this dude. Looks fucking insane. Look at his eyes. Like, oh my god, this dude cannot sleep at night. I wonder why. I rip people off for a living. I steal people's money. I can't sleep at night. I feel a little bit guilty, but maybe I don't. Fuck this guy. Break his fat fucking shit.
Because of my project.
Say it.
Imagine your first experience on the blockchain is with CryptoZoo.
And he was the main reason that most people knew about it in the first place.
It was a one-sided story. He told it how he wanted to tell it. He had told it a certain way that made me look like the captain of this ship.
But now he wants to say, oh, I'm not the captain of this ship just because they completely dropped the ball.
What responsibility do you feel for what happened?
I put way too much trust in bad people. What you just described isn't a scam. I took on a project that I was simply incapable of handling at the time.
As you see there and as
Somebody type these words up, guys. If you don't know this, here's another truth bomb for you. This guy is a multimillionaire influencer. Someone typed that script up for him to say. And there's probably, he's so fucking stupid, on that jet or where, if that's even a, who knows these days. On the jet, there's probably a teleprompter behind that other dude's head. And he's reading it because his stupid ass can't even remember the script. I truly believe that. Because these are not words that would come out of this asshole's piece of shit's mouth.
as you will see in these filings, a lot of this is actually about...
Yeah, did you see the TV, guys? Did you see the TV? I'm right. Holy shit. I was just saying that. There was a TV. Oh, there's words on it. Oh, they edited that, but they're... Holy fuck. I can't believe... I knew it, though. We all knew it. We all knew that Logan's reading. They just have a little... they did that on purpose. They edited that in there. Because we all know Logan is a... I don't know if I can say that word on here. He's a retarded piece of shit. But yeah, he can't remember shit. So he definitely was reading what he was just saying on that. Yeah. I mean, the fact that there's even a TV behind him, I just guessed that. But I mean, shit.
A lot of this is actually about the scammer label and the literal verbiage of how it was used by Coffeezilla.
6 months ago, I investigated CryptoZoo, a scam created by Logan Paul and a team of criminals. Logan Paul is refunding people he scammed if they promise to stop suing him. This is what makes this such a massive con. This guy sold millions in NFTs, tens of millions of Zoo tokens, and he's not even going to release the thing he promised this whole time with his fans who he scammed. He's a serial scammer who's offering a minority refund as a last-ditch effort to save his wallet and his...
And I don't know if you guys have been following up with this. He never refunded anybody.
Reputation.
And now over the last year, there have been several moves made by the legal teams of the two sides, as well as the judge who will potentially be in charge of this case. And at this point, you have had things that have occurred that go against both parties. I'm talking about leaked text messages, ulterior motives, hidden phone recordings, and letters from the judge himself. But before we get into all of that, I wanted to tell you guys about the sponsor of today's video, Sundays for Dogs.
That's awesome. I love dogs, but I'm gonna have to go right past that, brother.
Basically, Logan wants to see behind the curtain. He wants to see everything from the one-year investigation Coffeezilla did regarding CryptoZoo back in 2022. Coffeezilla, on the other hand, has essentially been protected from handing out this information due to some sort of journalist protection law. But Logan's team says that he needs to see this information to prove the actual malice against him in the defamation and libel case. Because his entire argument is that Coffeezilla not only called him a scammer, but did so knowing that Logan was actually the good but clueless person in the CryptoZoo situation. But because Logan is a public figure, he has to prove actually.
Good Lord Almighty, this dude's hairline is shit. No wonder why he wears a backwards hat. And I do too. But look, oh, it's not even backwards right now, but my hairline, come on. Damn, I didn't know his hairline was that fucked up. Damn. Holy shit. No wonder why he's so mad at the world.
Actual malice.
Use some money
So
to
he
get that
says he
fixed.
needs the text messages, the video and audio recordings, and really anything else from that period of time to do so. His team also seems especially interested in receiving the text messages sent between Coffeezilla and a YouTube lawyer named Attorney Tom, but we'll get back to that agenda here in a second. Now after this, Coffee's team tried to get this trial to motion for judgment, which basically means they want everything to stop right now, and they want the case to be decided based on the information provided in this pre-trial. Their argument is that when Coffee called Logan a scammer, it was simply hyperbole, and that no one should take his statements to literally mean that Logan committed actual fraud. They also argued that this was all a matter of opinion, citing a disclaimer Coffee places in the description boxes of his videos. But the judge actually did not agree with this, and he denied their motion to expedite the trial, which to me means he thinks that Logan might actually have a case here. And this would lead to them being able to file an objection to his decision, and this is where Coffee's team reveals these text messages between Logan and a friend, saying that Paul brought this lawsuit about to silence and intimidate his critics from speaking about him. In a text from December 2022, Logan would say, "Lawyering up, suing this motherfucker into the ground. Then everything will come out. Court docs public, so everyone will see what happened for the good or bad. To let others know it's not worth coming at you, there is a price to pay. That's the idea. I see the momentum building cause the throne is being shook right now. Need to shut it down. Public humiliation is always more effective. Totally agree." They also claim that Logan admitted to suing Coffeezilla to straight up make his life more difficult and drain him of money, obviously adding major levels to his stress. They even say that Logan is straight up trying to punish him for reporting on the topic. In January of 2023, he would say via text message, "Zilla will pay one way or another. Make sure of it." They even note that when Logan's friend tried to talk him off the ledge, saying that he shouldn't really give a shit because he's a very successful billionaire, he replied in turn that he was a petty billionaire, and that he knows Coffeezilla would have a hard time paying for a legal team and the potential damages and
This is what, when they say money doesn't make you happy, this is what they're talking about. Especially, okay, what I mean by that is that's a Bible verse, so for what profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul. But this just proves a petty billionaire. I don't even question for a second that Logan actually said that, because I do believe it 100%. That's Logan's personality. That's who he is. And it's not shocking. It's actually very affirmative, and this just proves that money solves nothing if you sell your soul for it. Now, if you become a multi-millionaire just doing the right things, helping people out, and you created a business, sure. There's nothing against the Christian religion about being rich. But this right here, oh my goodness, this explains Logan in a nutshell, what kind of person he is.
Incurred from the case. All while this litigation money is simply child's play for Logan's bankroll. I want the people who wronged me to suffer, while I continue
See, this dude's ego's out of whack.
to get wins on their grave. I mean,
Good
goddamn,
Lord.
this sounds like he thinks he's in an anime or some shit. I mean, based on these texts, it's hard for me not to conclude that he is looking for revenge on those who threw dirt on his name. I should note here that Logan is also sued the-
Well, Logan Paul, fuck you. I'm a very, very miniature small-time YouTuber, but fuck you anyway. You're an asshole. You sold your soul to the devil. You are Satan's bitch. You know you are. Fuck you.
the two guys, Eduardo and Jake, for the CryptoZoo failure. I mean, obviously I was surprised at this Coffeezilla lawsuit from the start, but now we are seeing that there
that's an accurate picture of our boy Logan sucking on that wiener that he got all his money from. This right here, the banana guys, represents the mainstream media that pays him all his money to keep being a douche fuck. Yeah, you stick that shit in your mouth, faggot. Fuck this guy. I genuinely fucking dislike this guy.
Might be an ulterior motive
Faggot.
beyond the pettiness. Because in their rebuttal, Coffey's team speculates that Logan is only doing this lawsuit against him as some sort of 4D chess move to help defend himself in a class action lawsuit he is currently facing over the same CryptoZoo project. That is where this guy Attorney Tom really comes into play, as he is the lawyer who is spearheading that class action lawsuit. So now they want to see all of him and Coffey's communication, like what were these guys really saying? Because in getting all of the information for one case, he would essentially be getting a lot of the information for the other, as he has admitted that he learns a lot about what happened due to Steven's coverage of the topic, things he himself being direct.
Did you guys see George Janko's face? George Janko's actually a cool dude. He interviewed Andrew Tate. It was a pretty good one, you know, but like, look, he's like, these guys are fucking losers. And they are. And I've never seen an episode of an impulsive, oh, it's so funny. Like, nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares what you have to say, and your butt buddy who does everything you say, because you're both doing gay sex on the reg.
About what happened due to Steven's coverage of the topic, things he himself being directly involved did not know.
I found out things watching his series. Like, dude, I was at the airport.
Yeah.
When I watched the part where he said Jake's had stolen.
Of course.
I
was like, what?
$6 million.
But now Coffeezilla's team wants this case consolidated with the
Fucking
ongoing
loser.
class action lawsuit, saying that the fundamentals in both cases are the same. Basically, whether or not Logan's...
Thank you, Jamari. I'm good on this, though. Guys, if you like the video, please like. If you like the channel, subscribe. Do whatever you want, but I want to do more content like this. I think it's fun reviewing stuff. And yes, I have a very filthy mouth. I'm not perfect. We all have our flaws. Don't report me. I love everyone. Have a good night. I just had to cover that because I thought that was funny. But goodbye. Peace.